should get started. Concentrate. End this. Got to focus. Have to keep going. On my way.
These boots have seen everything. Maybe I need more pockets. bet I can crack that open.
Yes, my desire. Closer, my sweet. I will wrap you and bind you and bite you and eat you. Delicious, I do not know. But cruel and sharp, yes. Bindable and wrappable and biteable, yes.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
No, no! Please! Oh, don't hurt me! I can't tell you where the grove is. Please! If they find out, they'll kill everyone. Somewhere underneath the temple, there's a hidden passage. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. Please, Free me. You don't need me anymore. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
The Grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from. They'll kill everyone. Please, I need to warn them. I don't know. The boss didn't say.
He just said some wizard called Leroacan would reward us if we found it. That's all.
Be careful. There are traps about. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Looks like the booze got the better of them. They're practically unconscious.
Something over there.
Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, my hand slipped. Here goes nothing.
My faith protects me. Focus. Strike true.
Some nos buggers got it in for us. Some nos buggers got it in for us.
duffel bag! Smash! Break! Crush!
Another step forward.
Very well. Need to act fast. Heading there. Strike hard, strike.
That nearly ended me.
What path lies before me?
What should I do? Let's do this. On the move.
Too much to bear.
Ready. Bleed for me.
Time to get going.
Some rest's better than
Shah's
none.
blessings upon you.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
What do I have to lose?
What am I to do? Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
No one stopped me yet.
On I go then.
Have to keep going.
Talk to me. Down with you.
focus. I shall prick thee. What's in here? Just another crate. Just another crate.
It's time to get going. Let's go hurt someone.
A scout just reported. The Goblin's leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Remember, stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
The younglings are a nuisance. But the road would not be the same without them. Thank you.
Let us go! I wish to feel the road beneath my hooves. Taste the fresh grass.
For anything for them. The common folk.
A cart sounds fine, but do I have to haul it around?
Until we make the coin for a proper ox, maybe.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself. And why wield a mast?
Keep your hands to yourself.
We did it. Come on. Give me a kiss.
Heldrael didn't want us. And those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you...
Your bollocks.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
If there's fighting, you run, and you do not stop. For anything.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate. Always a deal to be done, even now.
Will, I'll kiss you when you've stopped bleeding, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
It's a big city. Lots of opportunity.
Come on, you're not picking a gift for your sweetheart.
Don't let that blade cast a shadow on your head.
We did it. Come on.
If we get
Give me
separated,
a
or need
kiss.
to break camp fast,
Hold
remember,
still.
find the river
I'll
and
kiss
follow
you
it
when you've
downstream.
stopped bleeding, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
Remember, stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
We did it. Come on. Give me a kiss.
Hold still. I'll kiss you when you've stopped bleeding, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
If there's fighting, you run, and you do not stop. For anything.
I know it. There's 2 more boxes after this one.
We did it. Come on. Give me a kiss.
Hold still. I'll kiss you when you've stopped bleeding, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, remember, find the river and follow it downstream.
Try not to die up there.
Soldier. No room in your party. What should I do? Let...
Come on, you're not picking a gift for your sweetheart. Grab a blade.
Remember, stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change.
Baldur's Gate.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins?
Noble types won't want a tiefling looking for them.
Cart sounds fine. But do I have to haul it around?
Until we make the coin for a proper...
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Well, to each their own, of course. May you keep balance.
What do you think of opening a cart in Baldur's Gate?
A cart? Like on the street?
Exactly. Nobles
Can't afford to stay idle.
Cooking for them. The common folk.
A cart sounds fine, but do I have to haul it around?
Until we make the coin for a proper ox, maybe.
Looking ahead.
You think we'll stay in Baldur's Gate long?
Of course. It's a big city.
We did it.
You do good work. If you can handle more than Goblin...
I'll kiss you when you...
Do you need help, Icaron?
No! I'm your lover. I've got it!
Yes, you
Don't be breaking your back before we get to Baldur's Gate.
I won't. I'm not 10 anymore.
Don't I know it? But there's 2 more boxes after this one.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, remember, find the river.
took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error, most grave master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, master.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Healing can begin.
Do not forget who invited those shadows. You have much to learn still. With the leadership dead, no attack will be mounted on the Grove. I am in your debt, my friend. Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the Grove. And you should celebrate your victory. After being dormant for so long, your infection is unlikely to produce new symptoms spontaneously. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come. This goes some way to explaining her actions. But she has been punished already, and the Shadow Druids have no power over her now. And thank you for your diligence. And yet save it you did. I am grateful, no matter what your motivations. Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the Grove. And you should celebrate your victory. After being dormant for so long, tomorrow morning, we shall discuss.
When did this start?
The first letter from Cloakwood came a season ago. But when Halsin departed, the shadows truly took root. I should have resisted. It should have been different.
You've done it. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your day. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. Fair enough. I should not have underestimated you. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Where is the rune? My apologies. It seems to have been taken. Forgive me. I can only offer my gratitude.
Sylvanus keep you.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. Thank you for everything you've done. I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanus' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance. Thanks to you. I have to tidy this place.
Sylvanus' justice.
If it's an argument you seek, you won't find it here, whatever the True Father's judgment. I will accept it in full.
That mural.
Leave. You are not...
The Grove sported some rather interesting murals, I must say. They just reminded me of something half forgotten. It seemed to depict Lady Shah's warriors in combat. I hadn't known they were active in these parts. You know me. I'm not usually one to elaborate if I can avoid it. They looked like dark justiciars, an elite force among Lady Shah's ranks. Only the very finest proved themselves worthy of the title. What right-minded servant of Lady Shah wouldn't? But it's a distant dream. The dark justiciars have been silent for years. Curious to see them depicted in such a place. Perhaps there's more to it. But there's nothing to be done about it just now.
Peace is returning to the Grove. We have you to thank for that.
Leave. You are not wanted here.
You did this Grove a great favor. And now leave the rest to us. I think it's high time you all left.
Our sacred grove has sheltered you.
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles. I assure you, the...
The wolf's fur bristles. He wants to jump, wants to bite. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers. The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take orders from you. He'll chase you down if not for his master.
I was too trusting. A fool.
Not a fool. A friend. Would that I'd realized it.
Well, at least the sun is nice. You should try it. Lay down and bask in its warmth. Well, at least the sun is... Well, at least...
What do you think of opening a cart in Baldur's Gate?
A cart? Like on the street?
Exactly. Noble types won't want a tiefling cooking for them. A common folk.
Still. I'll kiss you once.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. I'll see you tonight.
Why are we slowing down?
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Speak.
Well met. I'd love to join, but keep safe.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
What's next, I wonder?
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectation... Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected. If what you say were true, you, isn't it? Perhaps that's... If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear, sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Ah, my good... Quite the cozy setup you have here. Not yet, I'm afraid.
Let's get going.
You're having rubbish.
You're drunk.
I am.
Listen up, Icarus.
No, no, an owlbear.
Potters are easier to...
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. A glorious reward for a glorious battle. Go on, have your fun. And do not wipe away a single bead of sweat. It's intoxicating.
Here's my little treat, with their cheeks all flushed. You will come to my bed tonight, won't you? Oh, I certainly can. It would be my pleasure. How about this one? All these accolades from the tieflings are nothing compared to the sound of my name, cried from your lips. Let me give it another go. Every part of your perfect body whispers temptation. It's as if the gods made you just to ruin me. I can go all night with the flattery. But is that really all you want? How about if I said these little words? Everyone's favorite. I love you. But rather beautiful lie, nonetheless. Now, as much as I relish standing around and saying all my favorite lines at you, I'd much rather we got to experience each other's full portfolio of talents once again. I'll be waiting.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean.
I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove.
Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me? It's quite a bottle. I liberated one of the finer vintages earlier. Best enjoyed someplace private, I think. We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off. Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Thank you. I'm glad you sought me out. Amidst all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. Were our bond a little stronger, I might even have shared a moment of magic with you. Alas, our fledgling acquaintanceship has not yet taken flight. Such intimacy will have to wait. Another night, perhaps. Thank you. I'm glad you sought me out. I was hoping you'd spare. There's something unspeakable about Shadowheart. But I mean that in a good way. She's that, or deadly nightshade. Far be it from me, of course, to question your tastes. That, my friend, must remain a secret for now. Or rather, for as long as you've eyes only for someone else. Another night back.
Can finally have his own sock drawer. Folded, color-coordinated, even ironed.
There's nothing more...
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on. Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate. I'm sure there are. You strike me as extremely resourceful. But there are many grateful people here who want to spend time with you. I must not keep you all to myself, as enjoyable as that may. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here. Enjoy yourself tonight.
I should be out there, talking with them in just a moment.
Would you look at this place? All these people, happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. Speaking of possibilities, what's this I've been hearing about you and Astarion? Don't get me wrong. I'd ride him to the Feywild and back if I had the chance, but I wouldn't let my guard down around. Good to see the two of you getting along anyway. At least one of us is getting a little action. so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell. Fuck yes! I'm celebrating my freedom, and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise. You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone. Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party.
Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Ouch. You don't need to mock me when I'm feeling low. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music. I'm afraid my feet are firmly... Some time alone beneath the stars and I'll be back to my... Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold!
I'll have you know, he can also make them blue.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy. Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
I'm not here for chit-chat.
You recall how I love you very dearly.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas? But of course, you achieved something far beyond mere fact. That deserves to be remembered.
I should be out there, talking with them. In just a moment, maybe.
Oh, make a dragon!
No, no, an owlbear.
It's all dark and muddy. So?
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be so... Speaking of, from where I'm standing, it looks like you and Shadowheart are getting more... familiar. She's a funny one. All pointy and secretive. But it seems like there's someone very sweet beneath it all, you know? Good to see the two of you getting along anyway. At least one of us is getting a little action. Fuck yes! I'm celebrating my freedom. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise. Come on. I know I'm not really who you're interested in. And anyway, even if I were, you couldn't touch me without getting burnt to a crisp. Enjoy yourself tonight.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek? Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You made it. Come here. Sit with me. So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
worried, are you? Rest easy. To not being poisoned. How about that? Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you. Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now. I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. What? I know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night. Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
That didn't hurt, did it? Good to know. For the future. Let's head back, if we must.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Finally, we're catching up on our puppet master, and the hunt ends at Moonrise Towers.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. So it seems, though I don't know how. You'll have to choose your approach carefully. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection. Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her. Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
Yes, kin. Speak.
What can I do you for?
All's well, I hope. No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked and kissed. I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well. Very serious of you. But go ahead. It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark Justiciar. But perhaps I should be content with my lot. I'm already blessed to have you at my side, after all. Fine. What's on your mind? I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with. Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you. You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
Well met. Well met.
Let's get on with it.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all. I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp-string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat!
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
What to do?
Wits and blades, always sharp.
No one back home will ever believe this.
My faith will guide me.
No time to rest? I've got a long road ahead.
I greet you, child of the stars. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste. It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Omeluum watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber. Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision. The void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull. The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling. Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis. Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
As Omeluum watches your performance, something stirs in his mind, unusual for an illithid. Joy.
Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
That thing better work. If it doesn't, I doubt you'll be in any position to complain.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
How is your more personal research progressing?
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult to emulate.
Worry not, friend. You'll find the key soon enough.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
Yes. She is
Shouldn't have
cataloguing
wished to live in more interesting times.
rituals.
Oh. Well, perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
Is my species evolving?
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
It simply shouldn't be possible.
Vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
Don't waste a step.
Pig's testicle.
Let's finish this. Heading there. I'm ready.
Should get started.
Can't give up. My faith will protect me.
craft is ready to sail.
Company's calling.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
Another belligerent dwarf? This is getting tiresome.
Yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nair caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
Deep gnomes, mostly. Easy to feed. Fat thumbs for digging.
That a problem for you? You'll work through it, Zharg. Now pay up. Don't got all day. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you, That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Let's just do the job and get out of here. All this talk of slaves is just depressing.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Statue, you think?
Do vampires actually drink?
Another belligerent dwarf? This is getting tiresome.
That's so.
You feel the slightest...
In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nair caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of gnome slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards. And deep gnomes mostly.
That's a problem for you. You'll work through it, Shark. Now pay up. Don't gut all day. I'll choke the life out of you, shit for brains.
I'm ready. I know what to do.
Letter writing.
Straight from the neck is preferred, but goblets are used in mortal company. They save on awkwardness. We could share a drink some night, if you're curious. A nice red wine in your goblet, of course.
take that. Dead drow publicly displayed. The Dwergar are sending a message.
And you got me. You wouldn't survive a 10-day on your own. 10-day.
Unless you're here to kick some stiffs lakeside, I suggest you bugger off. You gotta be kidding.
Rocks.
Done gawking? Lend a hand or get gone. Good for something, after all. They'll let anyone in around here.
Anyone.
With a flick of the wrist.
Get it, peckish.
Peckish?
Oh, you got that right.
Ugh. The scraps of a nightfall feast.
To break bread and shard.
This!
A sacred rite.
Yours. Anyone. Peckish.
That's curious.
Prime spot for an ambush. Curious. That stone there's been pried loose. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Let's finish this. Have to keep going. Can't even catch my breath. Blood follows me everywhere. On my way. Need to stay focused.
Sometimes the only way out is through. I'll strike you down. Can't slow down.
Ready.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Let feast the eyes of the faithful. Know your goddess. Know her command.
I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
Careful. I'd rather not have to pick bits of gnome from my hair.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. Damn right, Fecker. Now shut your face before I know what you are. One of Nia's cult goons. Sailed right in. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. do this. Don't pretend you give a shit about me. Shit. I can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer.
You want to barter with rune powder? Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff. I'll spare you a vial. A barrel of this could light up the Underdark. A vial is plenty. Just let me go my way. Don't be stupid. We're parting ways here. Up to you in how many pieces. A barrel of this could light up the Underdark. A vial is plenty. Just let me go my way. I go where there's shit to stir. And there's no shortage of options. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same. A barrel of this could light up the Underdark. A vial is plenty. Just let me go my way. You drug me. A barrel of this could light...
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. Your defiance holds little sway. Your thievery will be rectified, though you may not live to see it.
Anything of use?